Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Unless it is your first time showing up, then thank you so much for being here. This video, I thought we would do something a little bit different and peruse my fragrance collection and give a bit of a recommendation, if you will. So here with me today, I have 12 perfumes that I would give to weird girls. Here I have a bunch of fragrances for girls that have an affinity for fog and rainy days, who like to sit in libraries and peruse old library books, who like to sit alone in a cafe with their cup of coffee or scone and just sit in the corner with their headphones on. I love an eerie girl and I love fragrance, so let's get into it. And good thing, because that tray is heavy. I think the one I want to start with is one that we have already talked about on this channel, and that is Thunderstorm by Demeter. Thunderstorm as a fragrance is a photorealistic scent of the earth after it rains, and it, to me, is absolutely gorgeous. This one is for the girl that wants to smell like she just lived out in the rain and spent the night there, that she grew from the earth. It is a absolutely beautiful scent, and it's not for everybody, but I know it's for a weird girl. The next one I have is Beautiful Nosferatu. It is from Heretic Perfume, and this is an absolutely haunting, whimsical, enchanting scent. Nothing I've ever smelled before. This is a beautiful, floral, woody, musky scent, and it is absolutely swimming with purple florals. With lilac, violet, and iris mixed together with the scent of petrichor and oud, it is absolutely gorgeous. So well crafted, so well blended. To me, it smells like you are placing a bouquet of purple florals on a wet, damp gravestone. It is absolutely perfect for the girl that loves vampires, that loves to be haunting without being too on the nose. For someone that wants to smell like they are haunted by a ghost wherever they walk, this is the perfect fragrance for you. When I think of somebody who is mysterious or eerie, I think of sitting alone at a coffee shop with their hot drink watching the world go by, big headphones on, maybe a book in their hand. That's what these next couple are inspired by. But let us start with Soul by One Day. This is an absolutely beautiful, light coffee, nutmeg, vetiver, and vanilla scent. It is absolutely reminiscent of sitting at a vintage style coffee shop with the wood tables and then the wooden infrastructure with a nice cup of coffee, just enjoying the day. I will spend one day out there. The next one I have is London Fog by Brandit. Now this one is a milky London Fog fragrance. However, it is a little bit more citrusy than I would usually go with my more lactonic milky fragrances. This one is absolutely gorgeous with the citrus and lavender, but mixed with the milk and honey. It is a perfect cup of London Fog. If you want something that's a little bit more lighter and airy, less woody and mysterious and oud heavy that a lot of these often are, this is absolutely it for you. Another one from One Day is Oolong Tea, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. It is so herbal. It is probably the most herbal out of any of these fragrances. It is just absolutely calming. It has that effect to bring the vibes just absolutely mellowed. It is so delicious with the sage and the oolong, but it's also balanced so nicely with the honey that it has that little bit of sweetness with the herbal notes that are attached to it. I'm obsessed with this one. It is just so witchy and mysterious and just absolutely earthy and aromatic. I love this one. It smells photorealistic to a good cup of oolong tea. It's delicious. Now this one is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. It is Noir Exquis by L'Artisan Perfumer. It is one of the most delicious coffee-based fragrances I have ever smelled in my entire life. It has beautiful notes of chestnut and orange and coffee and maple sap, and even has a base of vanilla, heliotrope, and sandalwood. It is so delicious. I am finally getting my full bottle delivered to me very, very soon, but I wanted to film this video and it wouldn't have been delivered in the time that I am filming it. But it is one of my favorite fragrances from one of my, if not favorite, perfume houses, Les Artisans Parfumeurs. This is just a gorgeous scent. When I think of coffee and sweetness, I think of this scent, and I believe that a mysterious girl sitting in a coffee shop would love this. Shifting slightly, we have a slightly more bright and cheery scent. This is Indigo by Nest, and this one is just so well blended. It's got fig, bergamot, tea, cardamom, and a base of cashmere wood. It is so nice and soft and natural, but that slight spiciness with the cardamom really just makes it. It is so absolutely just gorgeous. This fragrance, along with Nosferatu, is absolutely chilling and haunting. This is Basilisk Venom by Paradox. To accurately describe this fragrance, I'm just going to read you the notes. We have still air, mist, and snakeskin, stone, herbs, and venom, oak moss, stagnant water, and oak. I've never seen those notes on a fragrance before. This is absolutely chilling. It is eerie, it is a little bit suspicious, it's mysterious. There's something in there that is slightly sweet, and I don't know what it is, but it is woody and mossy and cold and wet, and I love it. For a girly that wants to be haunting and mysterious and just the eeriest thing she can be, Basilisk Venom. Right for you. The next one we have is Alien by Mugler. Now this one is a classic fragrance. A lot of people either love it or they absolutely hate it. I absolutely love it, so thank God. This one is a very classic vanilla, powdery, white floral, and slightly musky fragrance, but I believe that it is very inoffensive for somebody who is maybe just getting into fragrance or is just wanting to branch out of something maybe slightly less sweet or a little bit more powdery. Has notes of cashmeran, bourbon vanilla, heliotrope, and then coconut water and bergamot. It's just absolutely beautiful. The notes of jasmine and heliotrope that come through make it very, very inoffensive and very wearable. That cashmeran and vanilla make it feel very soft and welcoming, but the alien aspect, I believe, comes through with the heliotrope and bergamot combination that makes it feel just a little slightly out there, out of the norm, if you will. It's a very inoffensive fragrance to me. I think that it's really, really nice, and I think that a lot of people would really, really like this. This next one is a little bit different as it is a perfume oil, but this is X from Riddle. This one is a very sophisticated, complex green fragrance with notes of cardamom and sandalwood, but with bases of moss and musk. It is just very, very forest dweller to me. I absolutely love it. It is very, very inoffensive because it has some white rose and some violet and jasmine in it. But that moss and sandalwood really come through to make it feel very foresty and very, very green and like you're in tune with nature around you. This is one of my all-time favorite fragrances in the entire world. This is Oudwell by Diptyque, and this is a very aromatic vanilla. I believe that it is just so wearable to so many people. It has notes of vanilla, juniper, cardamom, elm resin with those saffron, musk, and bergamot elements to it. It is so nice. It is a complex vanilla where it's not too sweet, but it has that air of complexity and mystery surrounding it with the saffron and cardamom. It is so, so gorgeous and well balanced with the nature and natural elements of like the ambergris, juniper, and elm resin to it. It is so gorgeous. If you like a slightly sweeter scent, but don't want to go full gourmand like I do, this one, you have to give it a try. It is gorgeous. And those that know me know I had to end with this one. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. It is Lieutenant Errant by Bouchard Colbert. This is the Mysterious Girl fragrance, and this brand is the Mysterious Girl brand. This one has notes of plum, mushroom, and cedar. It is a beautiful, beautiful photorealistic forest scent, but it has a slight sweetness to it as well with the plum and the creamy coconut that you find in it. It is one of the most complex fragrances I have ever smelled and one of my favorites. Lieutenant Errant smells like a memory of the forest to me, something you will never smell again and something you can only smell here. It is unbelievably gorgeous. It is unbelievably gorgeous. If you follow my TikTok, you know that I rave about this fragrance all the time. I wear this in the fall, I wear this in the winter. When I'm feeling nostalgic about my hometown, I wear this one. It is something so incredibly special to me. I love this one. This is peak mysterious eerie girl to me. It's just, you can't get better than this one. Thank you so much for joining me on this little perfume recommendation or perfume roundup. I love talking about perfume. It's one of my favorite things, and I want to be able to share it with you guys. These are my only liquid assets, and I need to use them. Let me know if you guys wanted any other fragrance recommendations. As you can see, I have quite an extensive stash, and I love to give a recommendation. Go ahead and check out my socials in the links down below. On my TikTok, I do an awful lot of perfume reviews and roundups. And thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.